Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones, all right? I'll ask for that like later. All right, let's get right into it. We got a lot to get into. I want to talk about, there's some of you that don't understand why I'm bullish on Nvidia, but I also feel like it's going to come down, right? And I haven't changed that. You have to understand that there's a difference in long positions and short positions. So everyone, it's not one size fit all, right? So I'm going to go over and I'm going to show you some options I got into. So please stay put, right? So just follow me down this. There's something to be learned from this. First of all, look at what's happening to everything right now. Everything is just off the chart. S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, all green. Even the Russell is up. Look at that. The Russell's up by 2% today. And this is all today. Everything is green. Green, green, green. Now, I ain't mad at that. I love it. I love the fact that it's green. But I want to show you this with Nvidia. Let's call that flat. I'm not even going to call that red. Let's call that flat. For some of you that say, hey, Larry, you were saying that you think that Nvidia would come down, and now you posted this video yesterday on how bullish you are. They are both correct, good people. I want you to listen. Those of us that's been trading for a while, we understand it, but there's a few of you that are new and you think I have a crystal ball. I don't. But I do have a plan, and if you listen, you will learn and earn, okay? So look at Nvidia, all right? And you think you just missed an absolute bull run. It went up 13%, right? But if you look at the month, you haven't missed anything. You missed 2% because it went up and it came down, right? So it went up and it came back down. And so now it's just regaining what it has lost. Now, for someone that is new and just getting in, and you got in right here, and not so good. But if you got in right here, that's fine. But for those of us that's been in a while, it's pretty much, not much for Nvidia. What I mean by not much for Nvidia, this is how you win with Nvidia, good people. All right? So I am bearish short term, bullish long term. And that's why I continually say I haven't sold my long term positions. Now, you guys, I shared with you a swing trade that I was in with Nvidia because I hold long in one portfolio and I swing trade in another one. You guys know that I lost my brother a month ago. And because I took that time off, I couldn't really manage that. And so I sold that. Okay, so for some of you that wants to know, but the Nvidia that I've had for years, Larry still got those and they're not going anywhere. And I'm looking for the right opportunity to add. Now, do I think right now is the time to add? I could be wrong, I could be right. All I can do is tell you what I'm doing. I'm not adding right now. And some of you go, oh, I missed the September pump. What's the date? September's not over. Remember, this goes from September into October. And so what I wanted to share with you guys is listen to this.
Nine is Daryl Kog, a Wells Fargo CIO for Wealth and Investment Management, target of 5,200. Daryl, good to have you.
Thanks, Carl.
Why the caution?
We just think we've front-end loaded a lot of the gains for this year. We do think the Fed has to get going. If they should have went in July, in our opinion. They didn't, right? So now the question about 50 versus 25. Real rates are too high. In fact, if you look at real rates as inflation's come down, they're at the highest point in this Fed tightening cycle that they've been, which are grinding on the consumer, which is what you were talking about before. And the neutral rate, you can debate where our start is in the neutral rate. Let's say it's 3. If they come down 125 basis points this year, you're still at 4 to 4.25. You're still 100 to 125 basis points above the neutral rate.
So his argument is he believes that the market will cool off at the end of the year, S&P being 52, all right, instead of 55. So what I'm saying is I agree with him that things have been front loaded even now as you look at what's happening with the market, good people. Now, this is just the way I feel. I don't have a crystal ball. That's not the way it works. So we could see that it is going up. Let's get rid of these, okay? So let's just look at this, all right? Look at the 5-day. I'm sorry, look at the 1-day. The S&P, let me blow that up for you guys. And I want you guys to know that depending on where you got in, your situation is different. Now, up for the day, the week, and now it's spiking up. But if you go out a month, you'll see that it's not up that much, because what happens? Just like I was telling you guys, at the end of August, there's generally a sell-off, which there clearly was. Look at that. There was clearly a sell-off. And then what happened? We are having this spike back up, okay? Now, that's a little suspect, to be honest with you, in this month, in an election. And me personally, this could be, it could be a continual run, or it could be a bull trap or a bear trap, however you want to look at it, right? And so for me, I'm saving what? Dry powder, because I'm not trusting a few days. And you know what? Hey, Larry, you were right halfway. Okay, look at this. You were right here. This is when I was telling you guys about it, right here. You were right here, but you were wrong here. And I will tell you, I was right here coming down, but I'm only wrong here until I'm right, until it turns around, right? And so this is not about me being right or wrong. This is about having a plan. We're not even halfway through the month yet, all right? And for some of you that are new, you're panicking and you're going to lose money. As a matter of fact, you're going to lose money. Someone said, hey, Larry, can you just tell me if the market's going up? Yeah, I'll get right on that. I would be the richest man in the world if I could predict that. That's just not how the way this goes. Now, if you want to make money with Nvidia, then just do this.
Mina Bai, she invested 10 grand into Nvidia in 2011, held it through all the ups and downs. It's worth $3.5 million. Not to give away too much, Mina. It's worth about $3.5 million today. We know many of you have similar stories with Nvidia or other stocks. Retail investors, Brian, have been instrumental in the huge market rally we've seen the past couple of years. Mina Bai is here on set with us. Welcome.
You know what? I'm a long-term investor, so it doesn't bother me because I believe in the company, I believe in the CEO, so it doesn't affect me.
So she invested 10 grand in 2011, and now it's worth $3.5 million. And she just told you she wasn't scared. She didn't feel like she was missing run-ups, and she didn't panic sell. She just found a good stock with a good CEO, good earnings, good forward outlook, and she just continued to what? She continued to hold. That's what she did, right? Now, for me, I'm continually buying. That's what's happening to me, okay? And so I'm just telling you guys what's really going on. I see something going on that I may have to break into. So as you could see here, it's not a straight line over the last month, over the last 6 months. Good people, it's not a straight line up. Larry, I just want to get in at the bottom. Well, good luck with trying to find out where the bottom is, the absolute bottom, because this is a long-term play. So what I'm trying to tell you is that there are swing trades and there's long-term investments. This is a long-term investment. But even in this long-term investment, for me, there are hills and valleys that no one knows when they're coming. No one knew what the CEO was going to say the other day to cause this to rebound. No one really knew, though I said a 10% swing, that you can kill it with earnings, but then it just falls dramatically. It doesn't make sense, right? So all we could do is make a plan. But when it comes to companies like Nvidia, I'm long-term bullish and I'm short-term bearish. And I stand by that, meaning I believe between now and November, I expect it to be back up in November. Like I've been saying, I expect there's going to be a pullback. So I'm saving some cash. So the new people that I talk to personally, I tell them for every dollar, and you guys have heard me say this, for every dollar that you invest right now, for every dollar that you put into your broker account, only put 25% of that to work and save 75% of it, because what? We could have some pullbacks. Now let's look at this. Okay, right while I was filming, this actually DJT was down, right? It was down. And as you could see, for the 5-day, it was down by 10%, right? It was down by more than that. It was down by 13%, but it's starting to run up now. And then we have this spike, okay? So now we have this spike. And this is why when it comes to a stock like DJT, I do a 1-day put, I do a 1-day call on it. I didn't do a call on this, but what this is showing me this is showing me I'm going to have a put position coming soon, and I will let you guys know. Of course, I had to let the squad know, the Patreon know. So let's go on. DJ Trump rebounds, but Trump media isn't out of the woods yet. No, it's not. I'm just telling you guys. Ooh, that's scary. And I know a lot of people are going to chase. As of Thursday close, Trump stakes was valued around 1.8 billion, down from more than 5.7 billion on March 26 when the merger took place. Okay. And since then, DJ has largely traded discounted from its fundamental value. Wow. Okay. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not chasing this. A lot of people are going to get burned. I'm not chasing this. Okay. I showed you guys what the company is right now. This is a news-driven company. Now, if you are a pro trader and you do options, you can make a killing on this. You call it up, and then I say you can fall it down doing calls and puts. But I'm warning you guys not to go chasing after a surge like this. Now, it may continue to surge, okay? But remember, this is a news-driven stock, all right? That's what I'm telling you guys. You saw what happened afterwards. So it's extremely volatile, which means that a lot of people will simply lose money, all right? So someone brought up Inseego, which was an old stock that we got out. I got out in 2020 or 2021, and it had a big surge. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I'm going to show you a play that I got in, but I got to tell you guys about the event. Look, come and join us. Come and join us. This is good. This will be the top link right here. Money and music. We got Josh and myself. We're going to be pouring in to you guys. Okay? There's stuff that's going to come out. It's Saturday, October 12th, and I'm putting it there for a reason, because things are going to look different then than it will look now. Leave me a comment if you came to this event. If you were there at this event when I had the movie theater packed out and we showed that movie, Dumb Money, leave me a comment if you were there. The one thing we told you guys there was in 2023, you see what the date was, right? You see when it was. At the bottom, it was Saturday, September 23rd. Josh and I told you, I stopped everybody from walking. I said, listen, if you're going to buy Bitcoin, buy it the week leading up to Thanksgiving. Well, and if you were there, please leave a coffee cup. And look at this. All right. This is right here, as you can see, Monday, 21st, the week of Thanksgiving, August 23rd. Had you simply bought Bitcoin, even though it's down now, you would be up 127%. As a matter of fact, that was almost the bottom. And then it took off, right? That was called at the meeting that we had at the movie theater, okay? And so when you come here, we're going to just simply do the same thing. We're going to look at what the market is and try to help you guys to make money. See here, we called it. I called it right here, the week of. We said Thanksgiving. Thanks for the giving. It was Monday the 23rd, and then you would be up 127% with your Bitcoin right here, right? And so if you remember that, please put a coffee cup in the chat or just say, yep, I remember that, I was there. Hopefully you held, because you will be looking good. Now I'm going to show you some plays that I did get in. This is what I'm, some smaller positions, some positions I'm in. Palantir, I'm doing a call. I alerted the Patreon, and I'm just going to continue to hold and add to my positions on Palantir. I believe it's a beast. Now, you guys know I have a ton of Palantir that I've just been buying. I'm very long-term bullish on that. But Inseego ran up too quick, and that Inseego is up higher now. So Inseego was a stock that we were into a while back. I haven't been into it. Something crazy happened. One of you guys alerted me, said, what's going on with Inseego? And I looked, and it was up. Look at that. Absolutely, in the last 5 days, in the last 6 months, Inseego was on fire. 477%. Look at that. 662% up. It's been on an absolute bull run, and I haven't been monitoring it, but today I thought it was just overdone, so I did a put, as you could see, with stop losses. So if my stop loss trigger, it will trigger in profit, right? And if I see more weakness, I'm going to add it to my puts. But if I see that it has more steam, if you notice, I left a little room on the date. And if it has more steam, then it's just going to stop me out in profit, all right? So I'm going to leave that right here, good people. Look, come and join us. Don't play. You know what's going to happen. What always happens. People are like, Larry, any tickets left? Look, I got plenty of seating. We have a venue that seats a lot, and we have some of the best musicians coming. Calvin Rogers on drums, who is just an absolute beast. Maurice Fitzgerald on bass. Joey Woolfel on guitar. Just come and join. Stocks with Josh and myself. We're going to pour into you guys for 3 hours straight, okay? And there's hotel information there, and there's a ton of restaurants around here. And so just click the link below. I will leave a link here, but go into the description and check it out. Come in, just hang out with me, all right? Now's the time. I want everyone to come and bring as many people as you can, okay? Bring as many people as you can. Sorry about that. And come, and we just want to pour into you guys, all right? So I will probably most likely see you tomorrow. I just wanted to come and just explain how you could be short-term bearish but long-term bullish. Then remember, someone entered into a position up high. Some of you just started buying Nvidia, and there's people out there that's got Nvidia for $50. So you got two totally different stories. So it's not one size fit all, and that's what I want to explain to some of you that are new, okay? Let me know if anything I said helped you guys. If you're new to the page, I'm usually not this shuffled, but it's been a lot. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. My name is Larry Jones. This is Stock Up with Larry, where we just help you to make money. It's just that simple, right? Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.